Hey witches. So I found this cool article earlier today and I wanted to share it with you because it gives you all of these awesome ass benefits of meditation. And I know I'm always saying meditate, meditate, meditate. Make sure you meditate, make sure you meditate. I'm going to show you why, okay? I'll share the article, the link, so you can read what it has about astral projection and stuff. But this is what I want to focus on, okay, is what it does. If you meditate every day for just 10 minutes, just starting out, at 5, and then eventually increase it to 10. And the longer you can go, the better. So if you could, bump it up to half an hour a day, you would be doing awesome, okay? So the first one is that it builds the 9 key brain regions. So especially if you're like a student or you're you're at your job, you have to learn a lot to keep up, like I do in mine. You've always got trainings and things like that, and you just need to be smart, which everybody needs to be smart regardless, right? So this basically boosts your IQ, less stress, more happiness, more success, deeper sleep. A lot of us have insomnia because our minds, as witches, we're kind of nocturnal. So if you're having a hard time sleeping, meditate right before you go to sleep. Okay? That will help. So great for your brain, right? We need our brain to be strong. We need our brain to be able to focus. We need all the areas of our brain to connect for our spell work to be at its best. The next one, subconscious mind power. This is so beneficial for witches. Okay? It's got a little chart. You can, when I show you the article, you can zoom in and actually look at it. But that's huge, okay? Because we only access so much of our brain. This helps you access more. The more brain you're using, the more power you're putting into your intention, into your focus. And that's what we need to do. Whole brain synchronization. So this says that it gives you faster and easier learning, excellent mental health. So those of us that struggle with depression, anxiety, even addictions, things like that, that can help because that gives you mental health. Guys, meditate. Longer life. You want to live a long time, right? Want to live longer? We're always doing protection work, healing work on ourselves. Meditate. Instead of doing a healing spell, meditate. But don't replace protection with meditation. You could meditate on protection. That would be good. Okay, boost your 7 key brain chemicals. Okay, this is great because it's boosting everything that we need to be able to focus. Also, it's lowering cortisol. Okay, cortisol is bad for you. It makes you fat. I'm not fat shaming anybody. I am not my ideal weight. Okay? So, sorry guys. But, I'm not my ideal weight. So, I'm not fat shaming anybody. You are gorgeous. Don't care how much you weigh. But it's healthy for us to have the lowest BMI possible. And to be the best witch, your body needs to be in the best physical condition, both physically and mentally. So you can meditate and lose weight. Okay? Meditate on losing weight. Okay? Picture yourself the way you want to look while you're meditating. And that will kind of put that image, and you're also kind of doing some spell work because you're doing an intention. All right, let's see. The gut-brain axis, okay? This, scientists say that our deeply intertwined first real brain and our second gut brain are actually one system, not two. Here's how meditation's incredible brain benefits can transform your microbiome and ultimately your health. Okay, so it's putting those together. You might want to read up a little bit more about that. I think a lot of that too has to do with like how you're trained to like eat and stuff. But read up on that. Weight loss. So we've already heard it lowers our cortisol levels. Can also use meditation to lose weight. Just specifically for that purpose. And it's also a benefit whether you're trying to or not. Success. People that are really successful in life, I guarantee you that they meditate. Probably not all of them, but a great deal of them do meditate. Secret to success. Intuition. As witches, we already have a heightened intuition, but keep meditating and it will get even stronger. Albert Einstein, it says, it called it the only real valuable thing. Intuition. Anxiety, okay? I can sit here and swear to you and tell you from experience that meditating will help with anxiety, okay? If you're in the middle of a panic attack, it's really hard to focus enough to meditate. You kind of have to take some other little steps first, and I've talked about those a lot in my videos, like focusing with a flame for a few minutes, or focusing with a water element, or taking a shower or a bath, and then go into a meditation. Okay? It helps so much. And a lot of that is because of those brain chemicals that we read about earlier. Grit and mental toughness. Look at that picture of that chick with the ball and chain. Is that her husband? I'm kidding. Okay, so it's gonna help you be able to face more and be able to deal with more mentally. Okay? You can face more. One little thing that may have just drove you to punch a hole in the wall a month ago, you meditate for a month, and then that same thing happens again, but you've been meditating, and you're able to deal with it now in a healthier way. Happiness. Guys, our highest self, we're supposed to be happy. We're supposed to be happy. Okay? That's our ultimate goal, is to achieve our highest self. And that involves happiness. Okay? You can't be at your highest self and be depressed. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You need to be happy. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's just my 2 cents. But what this says is, of course, that that meditation can help you be happy, because it helps you to be able to have focusing more on the flow of things and harnessing the power of now. And it actually says meditation and happiness are one. That's a pretty powerful statement. Sleep and insomnia. Okay, we know that meditation can help us with lucid dreaming also. Of course, astral travel. But just sleep. Just mundane ass sleep. Because we have to sleep at some point, right? It's hard. I think I fell asleep at 4:50 or 5 this morning. But, I didn't meditate. But I didn't want to go to sleep. If I'd really wanted to go to sleep, I would have meditated. But I didn't. I watched TV until I passed out naturally. But when I'm really, facing some insomnia and I want to go to sleep, guess what I do? I meditate. Or I try to astral travel. Sometimes, about 20% of the time when I'm trying to astral project or astral travel, whatever you want to say, I will pass out. And I don't go anywhere. I just wake up and I'm like, shit. I did not astral travel, but I did have really good dreams. I always remember my dreams. Okay. Creativity. I skipped one. Brain power. We kind of already talked about that. Okay, let's see. This one says that it can help your memory and stuff too. So that's good. Creativity is so important. When I'm writing a book right now, a second book, and when I'm stuck, what I do, meditate on, where I'm stuck. When I get writer's block, I meditate on a specific event in the book, or a specific, say I'm trying to come up with an ending. I'll meditate about that, and most of the time I will find my answer during meditation or right shortly after. Let's see. Neurogenesis. Okay, I'm going to read this verbatim. Through a process called neurogenesis, scientists have discovered that our brain's neuron count is not set for life. Meditation's well-proven ability to generate a neuron fortune has massive implications and big benefits. Neurons are the things in our brain that go from synaptic gap to relay information. So it's really important that we have those neurons. Willpower. If you are facing an addiction, in my video about addiction, I talked about meditating for those full 2 weeks about your addiction, meditating on beating that addiction for 2 whole weeks while you waited for the moon to start to wane, until you can start your spell power. So there's just more proof that meditation will give you willpower. So if you're struggling with an addiction, instead of snorting that line of coke or shooting that syringe of heroin, meditate. And I know if you're puking from withdrawal, you can't really meditate, okay? But if you're on meds to control it, or you just took enough just so you're not sick, meditate, okay? It'll help you beat that, I promise. And if you have any questions about addiction or you need someone to talk to, please hit me up on Twitter. I'll give you my damn cell phone number and we can talk, okay? We can FaceTime if you want. I will get you through an addiction because I've been there, okay? All right, healing. We know I'm running out of breath. I have to take a breath for a second. Okay. I got a little heated there. All right, so for healing, okay, your body has 50 trillion cells. That's a lot. And when they're in harmony, you're healthy. In disharmony, disease can manifest. So when you're meditating, it creates a cellular utopia. If you guys haven't read the book Utopia, read it. It's by Thomas More. It's great. Anyway, next, focus and motivation. Can you believe how many of these there are? I was looking at this and I was like, I have to share this with you guys because I didn't know there were this damn many things that, I just thought it was healthy and good for us, to help us with our spell work, but damn. Okay, let's see. This one says, basically helps keep you highly focused and motivated. Okay, that's great. That's what you want. You want to achieve your dreams, overcome obstacles. You got to be motivated to do that, and you got to be focused. Problem solving and adaptability. To prosper in a changing world, we need to be water in every situation. So be fluid. Go with the flow. Going with the flow. Not being so stuck on everything, okay? And then also solving problems creatively. Okay, depression. If you're depressed, we've already looked at how this affects brain chemicals. Depression is caused because your brain chemicals are fucked up. Not because of anything you did, not because of anything your parents did, unless they let you get, abused or they abused you or something like that. And if they did and you went through that, my heart breaks for you, my dear witch. But if not, it's just your brain chemistry. And instead of medication, if you're taking meds, keep taking them, keep taking them, keep taking them. Don't say, well, I heard I could just meditate. Yes, you can, but you meditate while you take your meds. And then maybe eventually you'll be able to taper down from them and quit them altogether, and you won't need them anymore. But you got to get strong at meditation first. But depression sucks. I've been through it. It sucks. All right, immunity and disease. So we've got the new Delta variant of the COVID virus now. So we've got a third strain to worry about. So it's so important. Plus the winter's coming up. Meditating can help with immunity. And the last one is one of my favorites. Defy age. Want to rejuvenate and restore your skin to pristine perfection? Of course, we all do. Look no further than meditation. With such overwhelming, age-defying scientific evidence, it's easy to see why meditators look decades younger. So, if nothing else, if you don't want to get old AF and look it, meditate. So, if those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 reasons to meditate. I guess that's what I call this video. But that's all I have, guys. I'll link the article so you can kind of have it and hold on to it. But start today. Just watch if you're not sure how to meditate, all you need to do is sit comfortably. You don't have to sit in a specific way with your legs crossed in a specific way and put your palms up. You can meditate like that, but you don't have to. You can sit in a comfortable chair, recline a little bit, and just like you're going to astral project, whatever position you do for that, I wouldn't suggest laying flat because you might fall asleep. But if you're meditating before bed, that would be fine. But if it's during the day, just sit comfortably, relax, and just focus on your breathing. Focus on your breathing. There's lots of different techniques that you can use. Just type into YouTube how to meditate or meditation for beginners, and they'll show you, the little pattern. There's different patterns that you can use with your breathing. I usually just take a deep breath in, hold it for just a second, let it out, and then on that, while I'm holding it, on that kind of pause, that break in between breaths, is where I'll try to sit in that space and try to stay there between breaths. So I'm not really focusing on anything but my breathing, and that'll kind of lead me down the path to where I hit that plateau where I'm not thinking of anything. And it's hard sometimes, especially if you're a mother or father, or you've got other things to worry about, work, whatever. When those thoughts pop into your brain, just restart your breathing again and focusing on your breathing. Eventually, those things won't pop up. But they do in the beginning. They do. And it's very annoying because you're like, damn it. But just practice. Just practice. I promise you'll get good. All right, guys, that's all I have. And blessed be, like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you soon. Bye.